if I had cancer, they tell me to pray and go see my oncologist.
Mm-hmm.
If I got high blood pressure, they tell me to pray and do what my doctor told me to do.
But if I'm depressed,
it's a demon, and I need prayer. Men died by suicide 3.9 times more than women. That's almost 4 times as much as women.
And these are 2021 stats?
These are 2021 stats.
So you realize that 2019, 2020, COVID-19 here, these guys had to stay at home with their wives for a whole year. We out here.
If I'm mad that you won't let me do what I want to do in all levels, and then when I get there and I dominate, then my own people look at me and go, "You left us here."
Right.
Nigga, I didn't leave you, nigga. I thought this was the goal.
Because the thing is, we knew that we was gonna fucking dominate. We was better than them before.
As a man, you can't take care of yourself, you don't deserve no coochie.
I agree.
That's to me. If you can't support yourself, the last thing you need to be worried about is getting laid.
Listen to what I'm saying.
I hope y'all ready.
Number one,
I hope
the
they
only
ready.
reason I agree with that statement is
ready.
because doing that could possibly produce a child that you can't take care of.
You see these beautiful faces. You heard that theme music. We are the Let's Get Canceled podcast. Hey, I'm Tommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for you all.
And I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth. Ayo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get canceled.
On tonight's episode, we have some things to discuss. We're going to start off tonight with Kendrick's victory lap. JJ Reddick got a job, cuz.
Yeah.
He got a job.
I heard.
Ooh, it's controversial for some. I think I might like it, but hey, we're going to discuss that a little bit. And then there's this little knucklehead kid. he was a little upset with grandma, so the young man decided he was going to put out a diss record. So we're going to touch on that just for a little bit, and then in honor of Father's Day.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids. I'm not a father to anyone, so
lucky man.
I'm going to be interviewing my co-host today.
Because I got a bunch of kids.
He got a bunch of them. So I'm going to interview him today, and we're going to have some thoughts on fatherhood. But to start the day.
Yeah, man.
We had a wonderful weekend.
Ooh.
It's been busy.
Ooh.
It's been busy.
It's been busy.
It's been busy.
It has been busy.
Before we go there, tonight.
Yeah.
You know we like to highlight some Black-owned spirits.
We do.
So we have, if you notice, we've added 2 bottles here today. We've got the Lobos by LeBron James, and then there's this roster, man. I was in the store,
right,
and I asked the guy, I was like, give me a rundown on who you got, and he was like, there's this one, because the guy came in here and he was real animated. He came in with his radio, and he's a Jamaican man out of Florida, and he was like, he was somebody that you could not forget, and he has Rosito. It's a mojito, a Rasta mojito.
A Rasta mojito.
Yeah.
Here's my question.
Uh-huh.
This is what scares me. It's blue.
It is blue. And it says it's herb infused.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. I did not see that. Hold on. Wait. Made with sugarcane spirits, plus the exotic taste of mint, lime, valerian, and hawthorn.
Hey, so we're gonna give that a taste, and then LeBron James's Lobos tequila. We're gonna probably drink a lot of that tonight during this particular episode, especially when he's talking about his kids and being a father. That's probably gonna drive him to drink. It's probably gonna drive him to drink. That's probably gonna drive him to drink. So,
you're right.
So we're gonna start with,
which one you gonna start with first? Like, we know we're probably gonna like the Lobos.
Probably. So we're gonna start. I would much rather start with a sip and then take my shot. So
all right, cool. So it says on the back here, it says serve on ice. So we got some
ice, and we're gonna serve it on ice, and we're gonna give you guys an honest opinion of what this, what's it called again?
Rosito.
Lot of is talking about.
All right, so we
down by the beach.
Yeah. Here you go, sir.
I'll take a sip. A sip.
There you go.
Oh,
why is it?
All right.
A soda mojito?
All right, maybe it's
like you do put like soda but come on.
All right.
Like, I can't. We gonna find out if this tastes, because it looked like it's something I might like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit more. That'll be good. That'll be good for me. That'll be good for me. Because this may be your drink for the evening.
It might be. So I don't want you to get it, because we all know. Listen, y'all.
Because he's been rocking that black girl magic like it ain't no.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Hey, y'all.
Supporting the ladies.
Y'all know now. What normally happens? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What normally happens is we try these, and Tommy really likes it, and so I talked to him a couple days later, and he got another bottle of it at the house.
Indeed.
This is the
shout
first
out
time.
to Nyack and 10 to 1. I've been on them heavy. So
now I went out and got me a bottle of that Black Girl Magic, because it was good. Yeah. All right, salud, sir.
Salud. Let's see what this talking about. I don't think there's any alcohol in this. I think it's just the herbs.
I don't even taste the herbs. It's not. It's a nasty soda. Yeah, no.
It's like you mixed a Sprite with a blue Gatorade.
I don't like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here you go
with that. All right.
Good try.
Showtime.
Excellent try. Excellent try. I applaud you. Listen, man. I'm not going to shit on nothing that a black man is doing. Like, there are people out there who like it. If he's selling it, there's people out there who like it. He definitely, whoever he or she, whatever, definitely put in time and effort into putting the product together. I'm still confused as to why it's blue. You know what though? Now that I take, like, it's a you ever had one of those blue popsicles? Like, not like the expensive one, the ones that grandma used to get.
The USA Jones?
Yeah, them drinks that came in that little net bag.
There was blueberry or something?
I don't know. It don't say nothing about. It say mint and lime, valerian, and a hawthorn. I need to Google what valerian is.
I know Valerian Steel from Game of Thrones. That's about it, man.
I never watched it.
We'll get to that.
That's white people.
We'll get to that.
You can't watch black people movies, but you can watch that. All right, here we go.
We'll get to that.
Lobos.
Lobos.
This is the 17. Is this the
1707?
Oh, this is the white.
1707.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Salute.
Yeah, just what I expected.
You like that better than the one before the show? We had one before the show that I found, and they're not owned by colored folks, so I was not going to.
I probably like this one better than the one before.
Yeah, I think you didn't like that one, so we'll go there. So, Lobos,
yeah.
Would you buy it again?
If I was in a tequila mood that night, yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would.
Now, Terramana and Lobos.
I like Terramana better.
I'll have to I have to try them side by side. From what I remember, I think I might like the Lobos better.
And neither one, let's be clear, neither one of them are spectacular.
No.
Oh my God, this is great. No. It's just if I had to pick, you know what I'm saying? If they were both sitting there and you said you got to take a shot, I'd probably lean into the Terramana more.
Gotcha. Okay, so shout out to LeBron James. We'll be discussing him maybe a little bit later on. Shout out to the Rosito. We hope that you guys will find it, try it out, let us know if we tripping. Because maybe we tripping because we've been on tequila shots before the show, so maybe we're just looking for something a little bit different.
Hey,
maybe.
Hold on a second, man. We already got people talking. They said, I don't think these peeps realize what giving a non-biased review entails.
What part are we missing? What part of the non-biased are we missing?
I
don't know none of them niggas.
Right. I don't know none of them. I'm giving my honest opinion.
If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Well, I am kind of biased to tequila, though. I like tequila. But Rosito.
Hey, so I don't. Okay, I think
you work for Rosito.
Hey, here's the thing, and by this comment, I think, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because bruv, the color of who owns it has no bearing on the quality of the product. Giving it a pass because of that is
new here?
weak sauce. I think this person is new here.
You're new here. You're new here.
We are black for real.
Hey, hold on.
Oh.
We have. Let me about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This is 11.
Yeah, so we got about 10 months worth of research that you should go do before you start talking to us.
Absolutely.
But so sit tight, finish this episode.
Stay with us.
And then after that, go watch episode number 2 through today.
Yeah.
And you'll see how this gets done. So
please.
You clearly you're new here. But it's okay. We appreciate you being here.
We appreciate you being here, for real.
And if you don't come back, hey, it is what it is.
It happens from time to time. Yeah, it did.
But we had a wonderful, I'm just going to say it's a busy weekend. We had a busy weekend. Busy weekend. And last night we had the opportunity to sit in with some family and enjoy a comedy show.
Time out. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That's
all we talking about is 5 minutes. We've been admonished. We're going to do this for 5. Matter of fact, here you go. And go. 5 minutes on the clock.
All right. So we've got 5 minutes to discuss a show. During the middle of the show, I sent Cuz a text. I was like,
I'll tell you what he said. No, I'm not. I'm not going to tell you exactly what he said.
I just said, is he bombing as badly as I think he is? And your response was?
I said yes.
Absolutely.
But you know what, though? Listen. To his credit.
I will say, it was not the comedian himself.
No.
He was a great young man.
Absolutely.
Cool dude.
Yep.
But it was the fact that in your setting that you're in, you have to know your audience.
Gotcha, yeah.
And I think he missed his audience by
that much.
Yeah. He missed out.
So here's the thing, though. And the fact that, and let's start out with this. The fact that the cause, listen, guys, this event was for a good cause.
Great cause.
It's bringing kids and families together, empowering the whole nine. So anybody who's got stuff to do on any day that take out of their busy schedule and their busy time to come and support a cause like that, I salute him, her, whoever, all the time. Just, that'd be kind of like, all right, so for instance, what if you called me up and you said, yo, Tech, I I want you to come and perform. And I'd be like, cool, I can perform, and I'm a musician. I can do this. And then I get there, nobody speaks English. I don't speak anything but English.
Right.
And you want me to perform and make sure that we get everybody involved in. That's going to be darn near impossible.
He was definitely speaking to a different audience, and I think a part of it also was he was trying his best not to say curse words.
Yeah.
And when you're doing your thing and you're not comfortable with the way that you have to speak,
right,
in this particular setting, again, you missed your audience.
Right.
Funniest part to you?
I can't do it.
Funniest part.
I was told not to do it.
Funniest part.
You're told not to go there.
We don't remember the guy's name. Luckily.
I don't know who it is.
Luckily, we don't remember his name, so we can't even say his name.
And I'm not gonna say the event. I'm not gonna say
no, not at all.
Now you want to know? All right. So the funniest part to me was there was a he does some stuff in his act, and it seemed like he was struggling at a certain time. And from the back of the room came a suggestion.
No, because he stopped in the middle and said, I'm trying to think of more to do, but I think I ran through them all.
Why don't you do? Oh, my God. Oh.
And someone from the back, the host from the back, yelled out to him and gave him. And that, to me, was a priceless moment because doing your craft and running into that, I think it's going to be great for the young man, actually. I think it's going to be good for him in the long run. It's got to be rough, though. Because he learned something in that particular moment.
What did he learn?
That you can't go up there and run out of material within the first 10 minutes.
At all.
If you got to be up there for 15.
You better have 18 minutes worth of material. I'd rather you tell me to get off than I have to stand up there and sweat.
And when you're nervous, you speak a little faster, so you'd better slow down. Just a little bit, slow down, get it all out. But when you're realizing that the people aren't laughing, and normally you're pausing for a laugh break,
and
there's no laugh break, so then you just jump right into your next set.
Oh God!
Hey, I'm not a comedian, so I'm just telling you what I've heard because I've seen a lot of them talk about bombing.
Yeah,
and they're saying they're just trying to get out of there. And I think he was trying to get out of there and then realized, I can't leave yet.
I can't, ain't nowhere to go.
They're not going to pay me. And they're not going to feed me.
Right.
But I will say, I applaud the young man for coming out there. This was a learning experience.
I want to see him again.
I'm gonna send you his TikTok.
All right, do that.
I'm gonna send you his TikTok.
I want to see him again. I want to see him in his element and see what it's like.
Now that can be different. That can be different. Now the things that he was doing, I don't think he has perfected just yet, and I think he is jumping out there trying to do too much. I think he should definitely find something that works, work that one, and then don't break out the new stuff without it being ready yet. Because there was a lot of them that were not ready yet. And I applaud you for trying.
All right.
Don't try it out on me.
We're done with that. Nope. No more. We said 5 minutes. That's going to be it.
We've given you a good 5.
Hey, Tom.
Uh-huh.
You remember when we started this podcast?
Uh-huh.
And you told me that I had to be nice to...
I do remember saying that.
Do you remember that?
I do remember saying that. We've got more.
Karen, do they ever get to the takes that might get them canceled, or the name is just to flaunt the persecution fetish? Let me tell you something, look.
No. We're not doing that. Karen, you can tell them they can leave.
Or they can suck my dick.
No.
Like, and that's on everything I love. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you come see me. No, I can't do that. We're not doing it. You did. All right. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for the view.
Appreciate the support.
Thank you for the
view. We appreciate the support.
We don't know who this is at all, and it's okay. But keep talking in the chat though. Please keep dropping those mentions and those comments in the chat. We like them because I'm gonna put out a text right quick, and we're gonna get someone else in the chat, and we'll let you talk to them.
Yes.
We'll let you talk to them.
Yeah.
We'll let you talk to them because we got to go on about this victory lap.
Go ahead.
We got to go on about this victory lap.
So your boy Kendrick Lamar, after he smoked Drake thoroughly, and Drake has nothing else to say, he goes and does a live show. At the live show, from my understanding, he did They Not Like Us, I think they said 114 times.
I think he did it five times in a row. But to his credit, the first time he did not play the entire. You get out of the chat right quick. You get out of the chat right quick.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
No. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna talk to them. We're just gonna talk to them.
Okay, so whoever. All right, so listen.
We're just gonna talk to them then.
Listen, I appreciate you for stopping by and talking with us. Right. The Let's Get Canceled podcast is about us being able to speak on any topic or any subject that we feel we want to talk about without any care as to what the repercussions may be. Mr. or Mrs. Carlitos L. Eternal. I appreciate you being here, and I think right now is when I'm learning what this whole keyboard warrior thing is, because I can promise you there'd be no way at all ever for you to be able to get off that much talking if we were in each other's presence. And it don't even matter what the lick is, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, Shan, it don't even matter what it is. What matters to me is the fact that you came all the way over here, and you're helping us. You're blessing us with your presence. Definitely. We appreciate it. If you want to come over here every week.
We were super tired, and we thought it was going to be an easy work day. We're just going to come in here, and we're going to go over some topics, and we're going to talk the way that we talk, but we can talk to you. We can definitely talk to you. Luckily, I can't see everything coming in real time.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, he sees it all in real time.
He said, that's no way for Christ's children to speak. I need you to read your Bible. Not only did they speak like that,
Now he in our lane.
They pulled out their sword. They cut niggas' ears off.
Straight up.
These are his cheering.
Them his homies. Them
You
the ones
might want to study, homie.
Them the niggas he roll with. Them the ones he
Them
picked.
the ones.
Them the niggas he picked.
Them the ones.
Bruh, cussed.
Everything.
Fault.
So in honor of them niggas, fuck you. Respectfully. All right, let's move on, man. Come on. Victory lap.
Victory lap. Back to the victory lap, man. Back to the victory lap. Yeah, so K-Dot came out there and pretty much danced around Drake's grave for an hour and a half. He gave you the start of the show with a Drake diss.
Right.
He ends the show with Not Like Us. And I think the part that proved that he is who he is and he definitely won this thing is he's able to go up there and not even have to rap.
Right.
Turn on the beat. They start it.
Yep.
The crowd starts it. The crowd raps word for word. He's there he's doing the ad-libs.
Right.
That was pretty much fucking awesome. I loved it. Now,
right.
For me, as a Drake fan, I'm a Drake fan. I'm gonna admit it. I'm a Drake fan.
Are you?
I am. You know I'm a Drake fan. You were on the shows when I was over here trying to defend this young man. But as a Drake fan, I'm not quite sure where he would go next. Should he do anything?
He can. What are you gonna do?
Do one in Canada. Do a Drake pop out in Canada.
Nobody care about Drake.
Do it in Canada.
It don't affect nothing in hip hop. What the only thing hip hop in Canada is Drake. And that's a big statement.
Well, you got Tory Lanez. He's hip hop, right?
No.
No? I thought he was hip hop. But
he's Rogaine.
But as far as this victory lap goes, yep. I thought it was a great look to come out there and just show the world. I did that.
Right.
I did.
Right.
And it was a beautiful thing. Now, the fact that he was able to bring every hood on stage and show some unity. Drake actually united the West. So I'll give Drake some credit for that.
Drake united the West.
He united the West. He was able to start some shit to where Kendrick was able to bring the every gang in LA together on the stage at one time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think Drake can do this in Canada with his fan base? You don't think he's able to do that?
Every artist can do this with their fan base. Like it's not unique to Drake. What was unique about this situation? The fact that Kendrick Lamar, where others have failed, where many others have failed, was able to shut Drake up. Only other person who was able to shut Drake up was Pusha T.
What was it him that actually shut Drake up, or was it the shooting? Do you not think Drake was coming back had someone not shot up his house?
And that's enough for me though, because what that did, if that's the case, that means Drake is much less hip hop than you would think.
Because he was afraid of violence?
Yeah.
All them niggas afraid of violence.
Not all of them.
I would say
not enough. Like most of them niggas would have gotten more security. You know what I'm saying? And
but they shot my security. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Niggas.
Buy more?
Niggas get shot every day, B. Niggas die every day, B.
Yeah. But I'm real proud that K-Dot came out there and stood tall, did his show, and was able to bring the West together. And I'm a down south East Coast nigga. I'm a Southern nigga.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I don't think any of I don't think anybody in our zone would have been able to do that.
Would have been able to do what?
Bring a bunch of niggas who hate each other together.
Because we've never been united.
Ever.
Down here. Never. It's always been Dade versus Duval versus Orange. You know what I'm saying? Like the counties have all been, so it's never been like Florida.
Because I remember you when you came up to visit me one time. Took you over to the homie's house. He got some of his homies over there.
You did.
And his boy was like, "Where you from?" You told him where you was from, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm from such and such." You was like, "We don't fuck with y'all niggas." And Buddy was so happy to see somebody from his area, and
I wasn't from his area,
nigga. Central Florida.
Okay.
He was excited to see someone who would know where he was from,
which let me know.
And you told this nigga, "We don't fuck with y'all niggas," and it was so heartbreaking to watch him melt to. And he wouldn't even talk to you anymore. He wouldn't look at you anymore. And that's something that you could have helped.
He did talk to me. He brought me drinks all night. That nigga, he was really nice.
Nigga, to say, "Here you go, guy. Here you go, bro."
Yeah, he was very nice.
Here you go, bro. Nice. Like that's not talking to me, nice. I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
that's not it.
The problem is, and anybody from Central Florida, y'all understand this, right? And remember, this wasn't like yesterday.
No.
This is, what, 15 years ago?
I'd say about 20 some odd.
Maybe, yeah, something like that.
It was before.
So keep in mind, just so y'all understand, anybody from Central Florida will understand this. I was in Altamont. I lived in Altamont. He was from Sanford. No, Apopka.
That nigga's from Apopka.
Apopka.
And you were like, "We don't fuck with you APK niggas."
He was from Apopka. I'm from Altamont. Everybody who's in this area understands that Altamont, Sanford, and Apopka, we didn't at the time. We didn't intermingle. You didn't have no, "That's my nigga over in Seminole County or in Apopka." We didn't do that. So not Seminole County, Altamont, Seminole. But you know what I'm talking about. Orange County over here as far as Apopka, whatever. So for him to do that while he was out with other people, to me, at the time, remember, this is 20 years ago me. At the time, it was like, nigga, you trying to front for all these people because you trying to test and see how many people was with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt about it.
How? Nigga, you was in Tallahassee.
But I walked in with this.
But
you always, when you walk in, everybody's like, hey. So Tommy with an H is the life of the party. Everybody's so happy to see him. He's the one who introduced me. So you introduced me to everybody, and everybody was like, "Oh, okay, well, cool. Well, if Tommy's cool with him, before they know we cousins, before they know any of that, if Tommy cool with him, we all cool with him. Now, the APK nigga is by himself. He's like, "Hey, what's up? Where you from?" "Hey, man, I'm from Altamont, in Orlando, Altamont." He was like, "Oh, well, I'm from Apopka." You knew when you said that.
Did he?
He definitely
How the fuck he know?
Because I knew.
All right. So, okay, so you saw all you street niggas just gonna assume everybody else is a street nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. You bugging.
If you're in that atmosphere.
And that's the problem right there, that where you from, nigga, where your grandma stay, Dog, that's what K-Dot was going through, nigga. That's what he's been going through and trying to fix and trying to correct. And on this day, the hate of Drake, they're not like us. That's exactly what he meant.
That is a beautiful bar.
They're not like us. But dog, again, the greatest line in this whole beef is A minor. And this nigga was able to stop the song at that. Like the first 3 times he did it, he didn't go past A minor.
I don't think that people understand the level of
entendre.
All right, so it'll be probably A minor. He said that note is in the key of
A minor.
A minor. He's talking about him messing with young kids, so that's A minor. There are no black keys in the key of A minor. He hit all of the stuff that you said about him in one line.
Drake told that nigga, you better come back with a quadruple entendre or something, and this nigga came back.
And he did it.
Quadruple entendre.
A minor as in the key. He says it in the key of A minor. A minor as in a young person. A minor as in there are no black keys in A minor. It's phenomenal. Yeah. It's phenomenal.
He gave the nigga everything he wanted. So that was a beautiful, beautiful thing. But that victory lap that he took to come out and plan the show on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
On Juneteenth.
Yeah.
To come out and tell that boy over there, go ahead and shut it down, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shut it down. That was a beautiful thing. That was definitely a beautiful thing to experience. Now,
so let me just tell you what's going on. I'm just gonna give y'all an update real quick. What's going on in the chat?
He's back?
He's been here. He ain't going nowhere. It's great because right now, Karen and Shan is eating this nigga alive right now.
Jesus.
Oh, and Doc is here too.
What up, Karen? What up, Shan? What up, Doc?
So we have moved on and let them go ahead and handle that. We appreciate. Listen, those are real fans. That's real love. We
niggas.
love all y'all.
Yeah, that's family, nigga. They ain't got nothing to do with the family. That's family, nigga.
Oh man. Oh man, it's hilarious.
Handle this. Let me work. We get to get in the chat once this is over.
Wait.
We get to get in the chat once this is over.
Wait, Karen told him, say, I don't get it. First you want the attention, don't get it. Go in on others and related mess. Then you get it. Now you want to be modestly ignorant for the attention received. Jeez.
No, nigga wants to be ignorant. He wants to be ignorant.
I love it.
You see my face.
I love it.
You see my face. You know my real name. Tell me your name. Give us your name.
Real names.
Hey, give us your name.
Yeah.
Give us your name. Hey, give us your name. You want some attention. You really want some attention. We
Fucking pussy.
Anyway,
let's move on, man. Hey,
man,
salute to Kendrick Lamar, man.
Shout out to K-Dot.
Excellent job. I just want to remind you, K-Dot, if you watching, man, you remember at the beginning of this, Tommy said he was over it. He was tired of all of it. I was the one who said that you was over there eating, and now you're taking the victory lap, and he want to salute you.
I salute the victory lap.
Ain't that like niggas who always jump on the bandwagon after it's all over with?
I salute the victory lap. I was tired of y'all niggas over there talking and wasn't nobody gonna die. But then there was a shot fired, and I got interested again, and then y'all broke off.
And by shot fire, you mean an actual
shot. Somebody got shot. Yeah. I was cool with somebody getting shot because that reminded me of the 90s. And then y'all niggas said, we're not going to do this no more. And then you decide to come out after the fact. Is he poking that nigga? Is he poking at that nigga trying to get him to come back more for some more?
Yeah.
Is he poking?
He did it. And guess what happened?
Is he poking? No, I'm saying, like, does Drake have to respond to this?
He can't.
To the victory lap. Well, why not?
What is he going to do?
Why wouldn't you reply to the victory lap?
What could Drake do? What could Drake put out that you would go,
record?
Wow.
A new record. There has to be a new record after this. There has to be.
Do you think?
There has to be.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that right now Kendrick Lamar doesn't have like 3?
I know he does. I know he does.
Off
but
if he says anything.
So we just got to wait until next summer. We're going to do this again next spring?
I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is that
he's going to pick somebody else to pick on.
Drake will move on. If he's smart, he will. He did it with Pusha T.
But he didn't have to get Jay Prince involved. Jay Prince said he's put a stop to that because it was going to go somewhere that people didn't want it to go.
It was going to go somewhere that Drake couldn't handle.
Or they was going to go poke Pusha T. They had already tried to stab him when he went to Canada.
Listen, to me in this situation, Drake is like Carlitos El Eternal. You can talk a whole bunch of shit, but then when it get hot, now you're the victim.
Now you want to tuck your chain. Now you got to tuck your chain now.
Listen, let's move on. Because he's resorted to
name calling.
Grammar. He's in grammar now. He's like, it's your, not yours.
Oh, he's one of them? He's one of them?
Again, respectfully, suck my dick, my nigga. Anyway, let's move on. Hey, what's up next, homeboy?
Hey, the Lakers. The Lakers have
Yeah.
reportedly hired J.J. Redick, put him on a 3-year deal.
Yep.
Don't know what the money is yet. Now, they had an offer out to the coach from UConn. Had an offer out to him. I think his was 6 years. They gave J.J. 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to ask you, good hire, bad hire?
I have no idea. Honestly, because things have gone up and down for star players or even any player with notoriety going into coaching. It can be good or it can be really bad.
Right.
And so it depends on the mindset. Now, the other thing about
was
JJ
JJ really a player with notoriety in the NBA?
Notoriety, yes.
Really?
In the NBA,
yeah.
Coming out in college, he was a monster.
Out of Duke?
And then those first 2 or 3 seasons,
right?
People really were checking to see if we were going to see that from Duke.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And he ended up being...
You got to remember, I'm a Magic fan.
And he's ended up being a white boy from Duke.
Right. When he was here, when he was in Orlando, bro, we was riding with JJ. I'm not going to turn my back on him now. Now, what I don't like about JJ says some real suspect shit as a commentator.
JJ's a dick.
Yeah.
100%.
But you need to be a dick to be able to fucking manage multi-million and billionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Or you end up like P.J. Carlissimo and you get choked.
Right.
Is there anyone on the Lakers that might choke JJ?
Ain't nobody on the Lakers choking JJ.
You think LeBron's going to protect him?
No. I think LeBron is the dude who pushed for him, or at least signed off on it, so he could really coach the team.
But LeBron says he has nothing to do with this. He has nothing to do with this hire.
You said that like you really believe that shit.
He said, if it's a lie, he told it.
I'm okay. Let me show you something. You know who I was the first thing I did, I went to look to see what certain people said. You know who I looked up to see what they said? Just to take a wild guess. Who you think that I tried to find out highly involved, like highly connected to the Lakers? Who is the person who's been most vocal about Lakers business decisions?
You want to look at Magic?
Absolutely. So Magic Johnson says, I'm cautiously optimistic that this new hire is a success for both the Lakers and J.J. Redick. I enjoyed watching him as a player, great three-point shooting, high basketball IQ, passion for the game, and mental and physical toughness. If he can bring how he played professionally to the Lakers, this could work out. But will his transition from star basketball player to head coach end up like Steve Kerr, Jason Kidd, Ty Lue, or Doc Rivers, or the former NBA players turned coaches who weren't successful? That is a legend saying, you're going to have to show me something.
I'm going to say this about that goddamn legend.
Oh, yeah?
That legend had a coach there, proven, wanted him fired. And guess who they brought in? A nigga out of the broadcast booth.
Right.
Pat Riley.
Yep.
What did Pat Riley do? He took them niggas to win 4 more rings.
That's true.
So Magic, shut the fuck up.
God damn. Nope.
Magic?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Mr. Johnson?
Nope.
Irving.
Hey, Cookie, please cover his ears right now, Cookie. Cookie, cover his ears.
Hey, Cookie.
But
Irving, you shut the fuck up.
Go get that fruity sun daughter.
No, because you don't. Right.
Go get that.
Right. You go.
Hey, hold on. Talk about. You keep going back to the breast.
I'm thirsty and this shit's hot.
Is it growing on you?
No, not at all. But I was about to say some shit, but my wife watching. No, but seriously, Magic doesn't get to say anything about this because you did the exact same thing that they just did to Darvin Ham. You had a coach that had been on coaching staffs that they gave a chance to, You didn't like the end result, and you got him terminated for a nigga who ain't never had no coaching experience.
Well, let me ask you this though. Like, see, this is what gets on my nerves a little bit. In basketball specifically, not so much in football or other sports. Basketball, because I feel like because there's 5 dudes on the court at a time for your team, you build and the view, like you see in their faces, you become enmeshed as a fan of that team. You become enmeshed in that with that person, and so you feel like that person, if they leave or if they decide to go somewhere else, it's the worst thing in the world. You've let me down. You've let the community down, and front offices hold that over their heads.
They do.
But if you're not living up to the standard or living up to what we expect from you, they'll cut you and trade you or send you off and ship you off. Get you bought out. Who is that just got bought out?
$65 million
for sucking.
Out of Detroit.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is that because of that, I don't have any ill will against Magic Johnson for those decisions. For the decisions of any team to go for what's best. Because if you're not winning and you're expecting the coach to bring them together, and it doesn't matter that, the locker room, they're all superstars, so they just want to do what they want to do. I hired you to be able to handle that. If you can't handle it, see you later. Let me find somebody who can. Do I think JJ can handle it? Fuck no. But if we gonna see.
Okay, so bad hire.
No, I'm not saying that.
You just said he can't handle it.
No, I said, you asked me, do I think that he can handle it? I don't think so.
So you think it's
however, I think he's coming into a situation where the Lakers are looking at it like we gotta go in for a name. Even if he sucks, they sucked before he got there. So he can't lose.
Well, why not get the guy that was just fired? He's got coaching experience. And he's been an experienced winner.
What's his name?
His name is...
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I forgot his name. Hold
you
on.
did too. Everybody else did.
But he was. I know where he has had success.
Doesn't matter.
Monty. That's his name. He had a wife that ended up dying, and they had to put a pause on him. And then they brought him back in. He was out there in. He was with Chris Paul, nose down in New Orleans. Then he ended up losing his wife, took some time off, came back. But he has experience as a successful head coach. Do they expect him to be on JJ's staff?
If I was him, I wouldn't want the job.
But here's the thing. So he got fired when he was with the Suns.
Why?
Because they didn't make the championship game. They fired him and paid him $20 million to go away. Then he went to Detroit, signed a $73 million deal. 1 year in, with a bunch of garbage-ass players, mind you. Now, how you expect him to win with garbage? But with those garbage players, you get 1 year, and then we're going to pay you $65 million to go away. So in 3 years, let's say, this man has made $85 million not to coach. Now,
so I don't understand I don't know where you're going with that.
Why the fuck does he not get another shot? Why are we giving a shot to JJ? Why does JJ get a shot?
You just proved why.
Because he's been in the broadcast booth?
He's a fucking liability.
Who, Monty?
Yes.
Man, you bugging.
You just said in 3 years that nigga got 2 different teams for $65 million.
That's because the one team pulled the trigger too goddamn fast.
Don't matter.
What you mean it doesn't matter?
Let me ask you a question. You run a company. You run a company. And I know you run this company. And I come to you, not to come to you for a job. Somebody tells you like, hey, you're looking for a new CEO. Here's, and you're going to tell them a couple of CEOs, right? My name pops up. You do your due diligence. You do your research. In that research, you find out that 2 years ago, I was working for a company and I did not increase their profits. I did not move their company forward. And they had to pay me a severance package of $2 million. Then wait. Then I went to another company, right? Same results, different staff, different employees, and then they had to pay me $5 million. And now you're looking at, am I even going to be considered after I'm a $7 million liability between 2 different companies? And now you want to come, I'm coming in asking for at least 7.
And guess what?
What?
I've seen a bunch of white men fail upwards.
Yeah.
Regularly.
Absolutely.
So is this going to be we're not going to pay you and we're not going to give you another chance because you're the black man? Because there have been white coaches fired for a cause that fail and get another job. So you're telling me right now, Monty's a liability, but those other coaches are not?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
But he doesn't deserve a chance. Because he's a fucking liability.
He doesn't.
What you mean he doesn't deserve a
Not with the Lakers.
Okay.
Not with a big contract.
How Doc Rivers got a job? Doc Rivers took over a job for a nigga that was 30-13.
And Doc Rivers is also a nigga, so let's just keep that on.
He definitely is. But I'm saying, you're telling me that Monty doesn't deserve a job.
Right.
But Doc keep getting jobs?
Yes.
Keep getting jobs.
But
that nigga was a failure in Orlando.
You out bruh, I'll cuss you out right now, nigga. Hold on.
Hit your Googles, nigga. Hit your Googles, nigga. How you get fired if you're not failing?
Nigga.
Doc Rivers was a failure, failed in his first attempt out of the booth. Again, another guy who didn't coach coming out of the broadcast booth, went to Orlando, sucked it up. Nigga, Orlando has sucked for the last 20 years.
Sorry, my chest hurt when you said that out loud. Nigga, we know!
Your chest hurt for the truth? And Doc was there. Doc was there during the last 20 years. Y'all niggas have sucked for the last 20 years. Doc Rivers was a part of that sucking. That nigga left there, went to dang to the Celtics, sucked for a little bit, and then that nigga ended up getting generational talent.
Doc Rivers is the team's all-time leader in playoff games coach, 59, playoff games won, 31, regular season winning percentage, 65.7%, and playoff winning percentage, 52.3%. Doc Rivers is the team's only coach to have won the NBA Coach of the Year award, winning it after the 1999-2000 seasons. So no, he did not suck in Orlando. Shut the fuck up.
You listen to everything you just routed off.
Yeah.
All of those stats are trash. All of those stats are trash.
Hold on, wait.
All of those fucking stats are trash.
To go 50% in the playoffs. 50% in the playoffs.
How many playoff series did he win? How many playoff series did he win?
Wait. We're talking 59 playoff games.
How many playoff series did he win?
59 playoff games.
And you're talking about Doc with the Magic? Or this is Doc overall?
That's Doc Rivers.
Overall?
Yes.
Yeah. So you added in all of those?
No, not overall. We're talking Doc Rivers with the Magic. His Magic record.
Right. How many playoff series did they win? You go in there.
I don't know how many series he won. I don't know.
Because you go in and you lose 4, you win 3, you lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
wait. That wasn't the argument. What you just asked me.
He's a fucking failure as a coach. The nigga has how many years coaching and how many championships?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck out of here, man.
Listen.
Doc's a failure as a coach. Listen. He does not.
Hey, hold on. Time out.
I'm sorry.
Number one.
We're back to the chat.
I'm just glanced at it. Number one. What up, Tobias? Tobias is back. You remember Tobias?
Yeah.
He was my ringer for the pick. That's my dog.
NFL coming back real soon, so we'll see you.
I'm gonna need you, bro.
We'll see you.
I need your help. Please.
And I'm gonna bust your head just like I bust this nigga head. Let's get it.
Nigga.
that nigga agreed with me way too much. That nigga was like,
that was terrible.
You're right. That was terrible. And that nigga, everything that you said no to, that nigga was like, nah, but that ain't right.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
You found somebody who knew what the fuck was happening.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, we gonna chop it up.
That nigga just said, cuz is right. Listen to what the ex-players have to say about Doc Rivers. Bruh. That nigga chimed in to say that you were right, and I bet that nigga just leaves. He just don't want to see me be great. Anyway, listen.
No, this nigga just wants you to not be on this bullshit Orlando Magic thing. You had your time. You had your time.
Till I'm 6 feet under.
You had your
Magic
and Penny.
Shit. Don't bring them up. Shaq and Penny.
You had your Shaq.
Yeah.
You had your Penny.
Yeah.
You had your Dennis Scott.
Yeah.
You had your Nick Anderson.
Yeah. Nick Anderson, listen. Laugh if you want to. Nick Anderson, I'm gonna tell you like this.
This nigga for the cake for this nigga.
No. Real talk. Of all those players that you just mentioned, And I think we just retired Shaq's jersey.
He was the
last
nicest
season.
one, huh?
No, Nick Anderson should have been had his jersey retired long before Shaq. And I'm standing on it.
Jeez.
You know why? You know why?
There's no reason.
You out of your fucking mind.
Nigga, you cannot lose me the finals. Get your jersey retired. But like lose the finals by yourself.
He did.
Yourself.
He did. But he also shut Jordan down.
Get the fuck.
Play. Nigga, I'll pull that shit up right now. You out your gut.
This nigga stole the ball from Jordan one time and the nigga shut Jordan down.
He had him. Oh, nigga, you know what?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finna tell the niggas. I'm finna tell the homies.
We gonna have a full show.
We gonna have a full film breakdown.
We gonna have a full show on the Magic history and the damn and why we could have been great. No, fuck you, nigga.
You said Nick Anderson shut Jordan down.
He locked Jordan down. That's it. Shut down. Wait.
He locked him up, shut him down, same goddamn thing. Stop, drop, shut him down.
Open up shop.
Nigga.
Hey, wait.
Wait. Full of shit.
Wait. That nigga tried that same joke. Yes.
He did. He really did.
I'm sorry.
The 5 minutes over. We can't go back. We can't go back. But dog, Nick, okay. Here's the thing that what you're explaining to the people is when Michael Jordan played baseball for 2 years and then came back and decided I'm going to play basketball.
Man, I'm a Jordan fan.
That nigga was
that
nigga was in baseball shape and got shut down by Nick Anderson. Ooh. And guess what happened the next time you saw Nick Anderson?
Bruh, you are something else.
Ate that nigga alive.
Let me see here. Look here.
Nick Anderson. Bruh. I like Nick Anderson. I like him.
Thank you. That's all you say.
From
you ain't say shit else.
I ain't say he was a good player.
He wasn't a good player, bro. Nick Anderson wasn't a good player.
He was a key cog in those goddamn NBA finals magic that got swept.
Oh, fuck you, nigga. Hey.
Hey, man, don't be mad at me about the Lakers. About the Magic, man. Don't be mad at me about the Magic. All right, so
I'm gonna make sure it happens. I'm gonna make a whole show, and we're gonna talk about this right here.
But we're gonna go back to JJ though.
Yeah.
Head coaches who have had no experience in the last, let's say, 20 years or so. How many of them have been successful? I'm gonna let Doc be a success. I'm gonna say he's successful.
Doc was a success. Yeah.
What about Mark Jackson? Do you think he was successful?
No, I don't think he was terrible, but I don't think he was successful.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this right here, and as everybody, this is going to be the most. This is going to be the shit that people will disagree with me on. Mm-hmm. But I'm standing on this shit. Mm-hmm. People say Steph Curry changed the game. I disagree.
Okay.
Mark Jackson changed the game.
Elaborate.
There have been players forever who could shoot the 3 ball from the logo. There's only been one coach that allowed it up until Steph Curry, or after Steph Curry.
I'll give you that.
Because no coach said that's not a bad shot. Anytime you come down, shoot the ball from the logo, you look over at your coach gonna tell you to come and sit next to me.
True.
Mark Jackson said take that shot. Mark Jackson said shoot more threes than anything else. Mark Jackson changed the game. Got fired and doesn't have a job now. But Mark Jackson is the one that actually changed the game of basketball as we see it today. I hate it. I hate the way that the kids these days show up to the gym and go straight to the half court and pull up a jumper, get to the 3-point line and shoot up. We were taught, hey, go hit some layups, get to the free throw line, and we're going to shoot from the basket back. Now they go in immediately and want to stroke. Mark Jackson, that is a direct correlation to what you allowed to happen with Steph and Clay. So
and I will add on.
And that may be an unpopular opinion because everyone says Steph Curry came in and it's Steph Curry. No. Because there have been plenty of players who have been able to shoot. You tell me that Reggie Miller couldn't just go up there and pull a 3 from wherever the fuck he wanted to and nobody was, and it wasn't going to go in most of the time.
Ray Allen couldn't just come in and pull a three. Mahmoud
Abdul Rauf.
Mahmoud
Abdul
Rauf.
Yes.
I always get it fucked up.
I see that.
It may be the tequila. But Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. I had some before this. But Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, Chris Jackson, as he was before he made that change, would be one of those guys that will pull it from wherever.
From wherever, right.
And the coach would tell him, you can't do that anymore. So I don't ever equate a lot of the changes in the game to the fucking players. I always put it on the coaches.
I agree with you. And as a side note, I believe that Mark Jackson was done kind of dirty to bring in Steve Kerr after he kind of assembled that super team. And because remember y'all, before it was Steph from wherever, it was the Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
And they was doing it. And as a side note, I think we had this conversation earlier, there's heavy talk about during Clay landing in Orlando, and I don't want it to happen.
Why?
Because we have a very bad history of getting players who are past their prime because of their name. And them not turning out to be good, and we sinking a lot. Plus, Clay is looking for a lot of money.
He's going to get the money. He's going to get it.
I just don't want him to get it from us.
Okay, so you guys are going to be a 8 seed again or go into the play-in again?
I don't care.
It's time to make a move. It's time to make a step. And sometimes you got to...
Come on, bro. You think Klay Thompson is that step?
You got someone who can shoot and defend. He can still defend. He can still defend. He can still...
If the nigga can stand, what are you talking about? Bro. Bro.
And you talk about me. All right, so other coaches who have made it. Okay, so Doc Rivers. So Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr had no coaching experience.
Right.
Took over for another coach who had no coaching experience.
Right.
Ended up winning 4 rings.
Former players. Great players.
But not great players. Not stars.
Not stars.
Stars in their roles. Stars in their roles.
Right.
Stars in their roles, for sure. And then we got Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd had no experience.
Right.
He
was a legit star.
Yeah, he is that star.
Yeah.
And he sucked early. When he was with Brooklyn, he sucked.
Yeah.
His first stop, he sucked. And then he went to Dallas, and he just made it to the finals.
Yep.
So there are precedents for what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also have the flip side of that coin where you get the, what's your boy name? He was with Brooklyn also. Steve Nash.
Yeah.
He went there and shit the bed.
Absolutely.
And where do you think, with JJ's basketball IQ, because Steve Nash had a high basketball IQ.
Absolutely.
Complete. So where do you think JJ is going to fall on this? And then we're going to finish this one up on this. Where do you think JJ falls on this?
I think it remains to be seen, but what I think is going to happen, I hope doesn't happen. What I think is going to happen, because I watched JJ in his commentator role.
Uh-huh. Have you seen it with LeBron?
No. I haven't seen it with LeBron.
Boy. Him and LeBron's Mind the Game podcast. You see their minds at work.
But there's a difference. I keep doing this. I keep going back to being a musician, but I know really, really great musicians who can't teach you how to play.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
True.
So, and if you get better from being around them, it's because you watch them do what they do.
Right.
And you
the technical side of it. You see the
but
technical
in this
side
situation, he can't do what I can't rub off anything on you because I'm not on the court to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And then secondly, what I feel is going to happen is that he walks in and he tries to be broadcaster JJ.
He can't.
Where it's like I'm super opinionated and I know the best of everything with a whole bunch of dudes who ain't listening to you. And you can depend on LeBron if you want to. LeBron is out of here in a year or two.
3 years max.
Max. So you're going to be stuck here.
At the end of your contract, LeBron's out of here, so you and LeBron may be leaving together?
Right. Or LeBron is gone, they do an extension. Now you got to face all these niggas that you've been trying to talk
you got AD.
without your backup in LeBron.
And AD didn't want him in the... AD has not, agreed, I want him. He was not AD's first pick.
Right.
AD is the franchise right now.
He's going to have to be.
So do we get Bronny?
Or you think they're going to? Are you asking me, are they going to?
Do you want LeBron?
Do I want... Wait. What are you asking me?
Do you think Bronny is going to be a Laker with JJ Redick?
Yeah.
and LeBron staying?
At least for a year or two.
Okay, so you really think that LeBron had something to do with JJ's hire?
I absolutely do.
I don't think so.
Absolutely do.
I think what happened was
I just know for a fact that they don't hire anybody without LeBron's approval.
I don't think he had anything to do with the initial contact. I think what I think what LeBron did was said, I think he would be good for us. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this podcast with this guy. I'm gonna show them your basketball mind. I'm gonna show them how your basketball mind equals to mine, how we could work together. And then I'm going to let the chips fall where they may.
Okay.
I
think you're right. I don't think LeBron had anything to do. I don't think LeBron was the guy who says, "Hey, you know who
because Bobby Hurley's brother was the first guy that they offered the job to."
Okay.
Do you think that was a smokescreen? You think that was a legit offer?
I think so.
Buddy has won 2, 3 NCAA championships back to back. So you got to make him an offer. Any NBA team has to offer him.
Lakers, and to their detriment right now, because I feel like they're kind of floundering in the front office.
Definitely.
To their detriment, they have this winning mentality.
Yes.
At all costs, and they don't believe in let's rebuild and then win.
Since Dr. Bush died, they have been spiraling. Yeah. And they were lucky enough to catch the league in a transition during that bubble season.
Right.
And it was basically like a mid-season tournament. Like we're just going here, and all we're going to do is lock in on basketball. But when it becomes a point where we are focused outside of just basketball, we're LA.
Yeah,
we have more shit to do than everybody else.
True.
And our players have to go sign autographs. Our players have to go show up for this, that, and the third, and it becomes a shit show.
It is, yeah.
And basketball becomes secondary to a lot of other things for a lot of our players. So I'm just looking forward to seeing how this goes. I think LeBron's going to end up being player coach. I think he's going to be Bill Russell in this. I really do.
You know what? I think I'm with you.
Halfway through the season, I think JJ is going to throw something at someone. They're going to have to fire him. And LeBron's like, you know what? I got it from here.
I think halfway through the season, JJ will get his ass whooped, but we'll get like, that's not.
All right. And here's another thing, because they're saying that the kid from Atlanta wants to come to LA.
Who?
The little light-skinned boy. Who the little light-skinned boy in Atlanta, man?
The little light-skinned boy in Atlanta. Oh, Trey.
Trey Young, yeah.
Trey Young.
He wants to come to LA. Now, Trey Young's under contract. Who do you give up for Trey?
From LA?
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
You know who I'm giving up? Oh yeah, I want to know who you want.
I think I know he's going to give up. On the count of three, let's say it at the same time. Let's see. I'm just saying what I think you're going to say.
All right, what's up?
1, 2, 3. AD.
Oh no! AD can't go.
I thought you were going to say no.
AD is the future. He is my future.
I hope. Damn. AD is the future, like Grant Hill was my future in Orlando.
You rough on that young man.
AD is your future in LA, like Grant Hill was my future in Orlando.
Yeah. How many seasons did Grant Hill play for you?
I don't know. Total? If you sold up all the games he played.
So AD's already surpassed that. He cannot be that. AD played like 72 games this year, man. AD, he's not going to ever do that again in his career, ever.
Can I ask you a question? How was AD in those 72 games?
All defense. He was probably top 10 in All-Star. Like he was great this year. He was superior this year. And
was he a better component of the Lakers than Trae Young was of the Hawks?
The Hawks sucked.
That's not what I asked you.
So it doesn't matter. That part doesn't matter. Nigga,
so the Lakers were great this year?
I keep taking shots. Are you taking a shot with me? Take a fucking shot, goddammit.
I was trying to avoid it anyway. All right, listen, let's move on, man.
Yeah, we moving on.
We want to touch on this.
Do you have the video?
I don't.
You don't have the video?
I don't. So let me explain.
Can you pull it up on YouTube?
Could I? Yes, I could put. But they're not gonna hear it. I don't think they're gonna hear it.
They're not gonna. Okay. So
I want to talk about this real quick.
Yeah, you talk about that while I put some other shit.
I want to tell y'all. So what happened? There's this little 15-year-old boy who was reported missing. Right. This 15-year-old boy, they find him, and apparently he wasn't really missing. He was just hanging out at 15. And he wrote a diss track about his grandmama who reported him missing. And I listened to I think Tommy with the H hit me last week, maybe a week before, and it was, he said, you got to watch this. And I looked at it, and next thing I know, it was hilarious to me. It was hilarious. Oh, he got the track.
Shot straight through her chest. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this.
Bruh. Cuzzo. And this is what's leading into my questions about fatherhood. And bruh.
Yeah, I heard it.
This shit.
I heard it.
I'm gonna tell you this right here. We got the same grandma.
I was just getting ready to say it. Go ahead.
We got the same grandma.
Go ahead, sir.
I dare you.
I could have.
I dare you.
I could have. She would have never heard
it. I would have.
Yeah, that's true.
And guess what?
We gonna have to thump. I feel you.
What?
I'm with you.
What?
So here's my question.
And guess who I'm bringing with me? Yeah. Had your ass through another fucking ceiling, nigga. Yes, nigga. Ain't no fucking way.
Here's the thing, though. That leads me to the question, where is his cousins? Where's his mama? Where's his daddy?
Well, let's say mama. They say mama's somewhere locked up. Daddy chips in here and there, but he's staying with his mama's peoples.
Where's his his Uncle T? Where's his Uncle Dub? Where's his Uncle Al? You know what I'm saying? Like those, because I know I couldn't get away with it without having to see your daddy and my uncle over here.
His auntie reply was like, he just think he grown right now. So I'm like, maybe there aren't any of those, but there's got to be a cousin Tommy. There's got to be a cousin Cleve. There's got to be a cousin Mike. There's got to be a cousin Doc. There's got to be a cousin.
Right.
That you talking about my grandma, nigga?
Right.
Nigga. Nigga.
Hold on, before you get into it.
Oh, yeah. Again, salute. Bro, I don't care, nigga. I don't care what you going through in your life. This don't happen.
This whole crazy. On God. This whole tripping. Talking about that I'm missing. I ain't missing. I'm just standing on business. You talking about you gon' get me? Nah, little hoe, you just tripping. Don't forget on your grandson. Don't make me come through with those switches. On God. Ho, why you done lie to the whole net? Talking about I'm missing. I ain't missing. I'm just living my best. I don't wanna come back home to granny. She know what up next. She keep on talking. I send shot straight through her chest.
Nigga, you die tomorrow, nigga. I'm sorry. You threatened to shoot my grandma in her chest. Tet, as your big cuz. I ain't much older, but as your big cuz. Next time I see you, I'm gonna shoot you because I'm scared for my grandma's life. Nigga, we in Florida. I'm standing in my fucking ground. I'm standing ground for my grandma. I'll be good and goddamn. Nigga, ain't no way, dog. Ain't no motherfucking way,
Thomas,
dog.
Tommy with an H.
Ain't no way.
Tommy with an H. Listen, man. I 100% wholeheartedly agree with you.
Dog.
Now, that being said, I want to be clear. And I've said this. I've said this a lot of times. I've got 3 sons.
Right.
And 1 little girl. I've got an adult. Well, I've got 2 adult sons now.
Yes.
I've got a 22-year-old. He'll be 23 this year. I got an 18-year-old just turned 18. I got a 17-year-old just turned 17. And then I've got one. My little girl will be 16 in December.
Jesus Christ.
Now, I want to point out a couple of things. Number 1, my kids all. When I first got married, I was told to slow down. Don't have kids right away because you want to enjoy it. But my oldest and I don't ever use the term stepson because that's my
That's
son.
your boy. That's your boy.
Love him regardless. They were like, I was like, well, we already got one, so let's just go ahead and keep moving, right? Cool. Now, at the age I'm at now, I am 2.5 years away from all of my children being adults. Now who's the dummy? You dig?
So now we're gonna go ahead and because my thing would be as a father, and we're gonna start this interview here now. So this is where we're gonna start this interview.
Got you.
For you, that's your son. Where did you go with that?
All right, so
and again, and I'm gonna separate you as a present father. I'm gonna say as an absent father. And I don't know you don't understand that part, right? But just throw yourself in his daddy's shoes.
As an absent father, with my mindset right now, if you're an absent father, I'm not talking about a father who's not with the mother.
Right.
I mean a nigga who don't do shit.
Well, I can't even go that because they said the young man's father is actually around supporting him financially when he can.
Ain't shit.
So okay, so how do you handle your son in that situation? Do you say bring your ass from around grandma's house and you mind?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what's going on in my life. It doesn't matter what's going on around me. It doesn't matter what's going on with me.
Something's going on over there.
If something's going on there, and you've been able to be in a situation where you can run away and go do what you
and do a whole dish record.
Right, you got to have studio time. Where are you getting this money? I know how much that costs. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me calm down.
Because I was about to say, God damn,
what I'm saying,
the whole track.
What I'm saying is, as a father, like, so say my wife and I are separated, and my 3 sons, the 2 that are still at home, they start going a little wild, right? And I hear about something like this. Number one, it wouldn't get this far, but they go missing, they run away, whatever. And I hear about this type of stuff. They have to come see me, and they have to come be with me, because that's a sign that mom, whether it's because she's busy,
right,
whether it's because she's overwhelmed,
but there's something going on.
There's something there, and it's not her responsibility. So it's not her sole responsibility. If one person has to take up that challenge, it's me, because I'm daddy.
Yeah.
Period, point blank, in a statement.
Right.
The same way I would expect if the tables were turned and my daughter was with me and she was getting out there and doing a lot of stuff, I would expect mom to step in and go, nope, I know you love her and I know you're doing the best you can, but this is where I need to step in. And
so if she came out there with a song that said, my pussy pink and my booty hole brown, it's time to send her to her mama?
Everybody got to die. and I would ask you never to say those words to me again.
In regards to your baby girl.
In regards to my daughter. Like,
hey, but I'm just saying, it's a song.
Woo! Hold on, bro. Wait. Nigga. Oh, I got mad for like a second. For real.
My apologies.
I think they're real.
I think you know I love you. You know you with me. You know you mine. You know you.
You got nieces, and I wouldn't say that to you about it.
I was just saying it's a song that's out there. You ain't heard the song?
I've heard of the song. I've never heard the song. Do not. I don't.
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you to call your daughter and ask her to play it for you.
They gotta shoot everybody in this building. Here's the thing, though. Let me tell you something about my daughter, right?
And she knows better than to say it.
I'm gonna tell you what happens, right? My daughter, my daughter is very artistic. Like she's wanted to dance her whole life, and I wouldn't let her because I'm me. Right. She does cheerleading. First time trying out for cheerleading. She's on the team in middle school, 8th grade. Now she's in high school. She's going on to be a sophomore. She went in as a freshman, made the varsity cheer team. She's now in the summertime. She's one of the coaches for the middle school team and doing the varsity team too at her high school. So she's always wanted. You know what my biggest hang up was? The wardrobe.
Right. I was about to say this.
The wardrobe was
scoits, the little scoits.
So my daughter, she comes to me, she goes, Dad, I need to go to I want to go to a play. And it was at the high school was across the street from a middle school. I said, okay, who's going? She named off some girl, some other girl, and some boy. I said, who is that nigga?
A floater. He was a floater?
He was absolutely a floater, according to her and my wife.
You don't trust that shit?
Not a little bit. So you know what I did?
Can we do an experiment? Can we do an experiment?
Right now?
Right now. Right now, live experiment.
All right, what's the experiment?
Call her and just say, I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, and see what she says.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Call her right now and just say, I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, and see what she says.
FaceTime?
However you want to do it.
I'm scared.
As long as you get on this camera, as long as you get on this microphone.
I'm scared.
Get on this mic. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc. You might have to come get your bro, man. I may not be able to stop him. I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say.
Wait, what do you say? Let's see what happens.
Hello?
Hey, don't say your name at all. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this line to you, and I need you to tell me what am I doing? What am I saying? I'm just gonna say this to you and see what you say. It says, I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds. Goodbye.
There you go, baby girl.
Somebody got to die tonight.
Because you saw them next lyrics. Did you see them next lyrics?
What's the next lyrics? Oh, nigga, I was...
Everyone said, don't answer her for the rest of the night. She on punishment.
She on punishment right now. Anyway, listen, y'all.
All right, so again,
nigga, I'm
social experiments and shit.
Listen to what I'm saying. So what I was saying before I was so rudely thrown into like, oh, I'm shooting somebody tonight. So she
and you ain't even in Orlando either.
She tells me this little boy they were going to the theater to play, and I said, all right, cool. And then I go. I mean, I let her go. But before I let her go, you know what I did? I said, you know your daddy's crazy, right? She's like, yes. I'm like, look over there on my end table. You know what that is? That's one of my guns. And over there is my other gun. You know what's in that bag right there? Bullets. You know what's over there? More bullets. Grab my backpack right there. That's the one I carry with me all the time. More bullets, another mag. That's how we do. And so my daughter knows I'm crazy.
It's the countdown.
Yeah.
It's the bullet countdown.
Right. So she knows what's up.
Bro. But, and she, right then she knew what was up to. The only problem is she knew exactly what not to say. That means she knows.
That she knows that daddy is nuts. So you know what happened just now? She did not admit to knowing the next lyrics.
But she knows.
But she knows.
She knows.
Now I know she knows. So who sings this song?
Let me get back to my shit. This is Sexy Red.
Okay, fuck you, Sexy Red. All right, anyway, go ahead. What's your next question, my father, man? Fuck this shit, man. Get on to dealing with the boys, man. Come on.
Nah, man, but I'm gonna ask you straight up and down. What advice would you give to new fathers? Because you were a father like from jump.
Yeah.
And then you had.
And he was little,
right?
You got to remember, like my oldest son, he was a year old.
Right. So
when I got married, he was 3.
Right. So when you step into that so-called stepfather, because there's no stepfather.
No.
For me, if I'm raising you,
you my boy.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to those guys who have those ready-made families, though?
Make sure you know what you're getting into, nigga. Let me tell you something. Me and my wife, we had those conversations. Like we had real conversations about it.
Right.
Because in my mind, I don't know anything other than my daddy is the man and he calls the shots.
Right.
So if that's not the case, I need to know now, and I need to be given the opportunity to decide whether or not I can handle that.
Right.
To my benefit, there wasn't ever a question. Now, and I'm gonna say this delicately.
You always got to be delicate when it comes to
right.
family.
In the situation, there were times where other people, not my wife, felt like they held a position that they could not have because now I'm here.
Right.
And that's not talking down on them. That's because they had to play that role
position. Right.
until I showed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And as a boyfriend, I don't count nothing until we got married because
but once
I'm here, you shut the fuck up,
Daddy. You're not granddaddy. You're not daddy no more.
Not at all.
I'm the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, to my wife's credit, there was never a question whether or not I was handling that. So to all the fellas, make sure that, especially if you get dealing with somebody who has kids already, she got to shut the fuck up and let you be daddy. And if she's not going to, then I don't think that's going to work out. And the reason I don't think it's going to work out is because if you're not the man, the father of the kids, you can never be the complete head of the household.
Right.
Because she's always got to sacrifice that for somebody else.
Right.
And if there was a time where I had to share my wife,
she's not my wife.
She's not my whole wife.
I got you on that part. So once you realize I'm going to be biological.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
Okay, so nigga, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Because you got to remember, from birth to walking and talking.
Right. But you were there you was there at 1 year old, so you
Mark,
knew how to do.
Mark was a year old, but almost 2.
Okay, so but he still wasn't fully.
He was walking. He was talking,
but he wasn't fully potty trained. He wasn't
absolutely
fully,
not. Right.
Yeah, he wasn't fully. So you still had to go through some of that.
I didn't potty train any of my kids. I know what you're thinking. I didn't have to. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you one story.
How did you get away with not doing that?
Well, I think what it was is that my wife,
she knew you weren't built for it.
Probably, but I mean, I could change diapers at the baby shower for my first biological son. Me and my homeboys was there, and my wife and her people was there.
I ain't get an invite, y'all. I don't know. I really don't understand. I didn't get it. I got an invite to the fucking wedding, but anything after that,
that night was
that nigga ain't called me until he was like, "You want to do a podcast?"
No bullshit. So listen, we did, and there was this game where you had like this doll, like one of those Cabbage Patch kids or whatever. And you had the diaper. So I was the fastest dude. So what they did was bring all the guys up.
So you knew how to change diapers.
I just changed, and I changed the diaper real fast. Then they were like, okay, well, since the dad won, we're gonna bring the mom up. I was super fast, and I was super proud of that. My wife, she said, okay, they went.
Hold on. Was it done properly when you did it?
I did it properly.
Oh,
I did it properly. Now, was it on properly? Yes.
Okay.
Now, the baby might have been upside down. but I got it done fast and in time, whatever. So, and she got up there and they were like, let's see if she can beat your time.
And she demolished your time.
Yeah. Easily she did.
But
happens. It is what it is. But yeah, so for fellas who are getting into this at that first biological kid, here's the other thing that they don't tell you on TV and shit. Every man says, hey, I was in the labor room, and I cut the umbilical cord. Let me tell y'all something about that umbilical cord. On TV, they give you the scissors, right?
Right.
And you go, ha, right?
That ain't how that works. That ain't how that works.
Nigga, these scissors, this is flesh. So it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like, That
shit feels like murder. It feels like murder, don't it?
Here's the other part that you're not ready for. So I'm gonna say this. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this one. I'm not sure. I was in the room for, I don't know which kid it was. I had a bunch of them.
It's a bunch of them.
We in the room. And I believe I'm there, the nurse is there, my wife is there, and my mama is in the corner over here. We are doing this, the baby thing, right? They have the nurse.
Which part of the baby thing?
Not the baby thing. No, so they don't even have the stirrups up. That's the thing that you put the feet in. I'm holding one leg of my wife, and the nurse is on the other one. They do this often now because they sit there and the nurse is there doing her thing, right? My mom is sitting in the corner. She's this.
She know better. She know better than to be involved in this fuck shit.
So say I'm facing my wife
right here,
and I'm holding a leg right here.
So y'all having a baby.
Y'all having a baby. So I'm looking up at you right there, right? And there's a leg here. There's a nurse on this side. She holding the other leg. Put your arm up. You holding the other leg.
I got this one over here.
Put that down. Yeah, I don't want you holding my wife's legs up. No, but and so what happens is my wife has had an epidural. She doesn't feel the contractions. So there's a little machine that she's got on her stomach, and that let her know, like, there's a printout over here, like a little screen. So the nurse is watching that screen. So when she sees that she's having contractions, she tells her to push a little bit, a little bit. There's no doctor in the room. Push a little bit. It's not TV, nigga. The doctors aren't there. These doctors are lazy as fuck, bro. These niggas show up at the last minute to catch fucking babies. So here's the thing.
You got you, baby.
Here's what happens. The nurse says, okay, push. She pushes. Stop. Stops pushing. Push. She pushes. Stop. Stop pushing. Then
pull up.
She looks up at at my wife and goes, hey, you can stop pushing. My wife goes, I'm not pushing. This was Bam. This is Bam, my son Bam. And I'm gonna tell you why I know that. So the baby's head is coming out. Still sliding out like my wife's pushing. She ain't pushing no more.
The nurse crawling out like that.
The nurse is like, damn it, I only have one glove on. This is when your auntie jumps into action. She runs over here, grabs a glove. The nurse has one glove on, holding a leg. Holds her hand up like this. Your auntie, my mama, put the glove on the lady's hand like this in time for her to reach down and, oh, baby.
Oh, superhero.
Then walks the doctor. Hey, you gotta start it without me. Fuck you. He comes in, he's like, oh, all right, cool, whatever. Gives the baby over to the nurses because that whole gang of them walk in at the same time. Put the baby on a table over here. Then they go to work cleaning them up and shit like that. I cut the umbilical cord before it went, right? If you ever took some scissors and tried to cut like through a chicken breast, that's what it feels like. Yeah.
She don't feel that?
No.
Damn.
Because now it's this is where it gets bad. So he takes those same shears because he's clamped off the blood supply from my wife through the umbilical cord to the baby. So that's clamped off. Cut here. So now they've got this little thing here, and so he rolls that up like this. Joint. So now there's a cord into my wife.
He licking the road?
I've been disgusted. He does this. He goes, all right, now push. And my wife pushes again like she's pushing out a baby. And then...
Did you pass out?
Oh, I almost. My nigga! This was the worst. Oh, my God. I said, Nigga was nasty. But it's part of the whole experience. So when white folks say... Excuse me. When other people say... It was a beautiful,
I thought you
lovely
were
thing.
Crackers. I thought you were going from white folks to crackers.
I almost did.
It was a beautiful thing.
It's not.
It's not. No, because
it's beautiful when it's all over with.
Because I've heard stories from Bruh Clark. You met him last night.
Yep.
That nigga passed out.
My brother-in-law did too.
Bing bing. And me again, not the pappy. I was close enough, but far enough away to understand. That ain't for me. It's not for me. Now, I've heard some stories, though. Like, okay, let me tell you this one story.
All right.
My auntie, she's having my little cousin. The doctors are giving her drugs. Drugs aren't working.
Oh, shit.
They say, doctor said, go get her some drugs. Somebody came in with a brown paper bag, gave her some whatever, had this baby. And it was all good.
The doctor said
go get her what she needs. Now, again, I don't think my auntie was one of them.
Yep.
My little cousin is still fucked up to this day.
Because she took brown paper bag.
But what they said was they came in with a brown paper bag and got my auntie straight.
So listen.
Lauren, I love you.
Oh!
That's just a story I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. I do not know if it's true or not, but I just know they said when the motherfucking doctor came in there and said she needs some brown paper bag drugs.
So listen, that's fucked up. By the way,
Yeah, I did.
You know what was hard for me to do?
Don't nobody know her by that name. They don't know her by that name.
What happened was my wife got an epidural one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's real sensitive, right? So she jumped. An epidural, they got to stick that needle in your
Your
spine.
spine, right? Yeah, I've heard.
So the nurse tells me what I have to do is let my wife put her arms around my neck, like up here, like this, and I have to kind of clasp my hands behind her head.
Through everything you're saying, right? Why the fuck were you in there through all this shit?
I'm not. So here's the thing, and I'm gonna get serious.
Did your father make you go in there?
No. He didn't.
He didn't make you go.
No.
What the fuck was in your mind made you go?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Please do.
Because at this moment, just the fact that I wanted to spend that time with her, I wanted to be there for her. But the other thing in my mind, wait. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real sappy.
This nigga puss.
Are we gonna? Yeah, I'm.
Go ahead.
What Dave Chappelle said, like, this bitch ass nigga. I know. Anyway, but listen,
Bitch ass nigga.
I also, for my own ego,
Mother sucker.
my own ego, the first baby, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna be in there because that first one she did by herself. So now I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. But you did this for all the rest of them?
3 of them. Yep. Here's the thing, though. By the third one, I was like, I could do this.
You can do it, right. I get about it, but nigga, like you weren't just like, let me hand the cigars out to the niggas and she got this.
Listen, what was funny?
She knew how to have babies by number 2, number 3. She knew how to have babies.
Check this out. For the second one, for Bam, the one that just came on out, the doctor comes in there and they're cleaning the baby up and the afterbirth and all that shit. After all was said and done, the doctor looks around and goes, anybody catch the time on that birth? And looked at the clock, and the clock was like 6:15 or something like that. And he goes, all right, about 20 minutes. So the reason I know my son's date and time of birth, he's the only one I know, the date and time, is because we all together figured the estimated time was 5:67 at 5:55.
Jesus. Y'all niggas was going through.
That's what it was. So yeah, and it's a good thing. So what else you want to know? Since I'm on the roll now.
Okay, I see. So independence versus being in their confidence. So how do you navigate letting them be themselves, however, building up their confidence through being dad? So because you know when we were coming up, we were independent. We had to build our own confidence for real. Like, I go out here and I'll do this, and I'm the shit on the street.
Yep.
And then what I let my dad see me do through music or through church or whatever, like, he's gonna build my confidence in this. But as an independent, them niggas over there know me as something different. Like, when I was coming up, them niggas on the block, them niggas knew me as TD, them niggas knew me as Tommy, them niggas knew me as this. My dad knows me as T.E.C.
Yeah.
So how do you navigate knowing them niggas as Trey and goddamn whomever, as opposed to what them niggas at school know him as?
I don't get into what they call them at school. Like, so you don't let the get them niggas be, them niggas can't be MJ. Oh, they can be whoever they want to be at. I don't care.
But you're not gonna call them that.
I don't. But I have names that I call them other than their name.
Right.
Like, I just referred to my youngest son as Bam.
Bam, right.
I think I'm the only person who refers to him as that.
Right.
But from the beginning, this is what I've got Bam, I've got Trey, I've got, and you know what I'm saying? And the other, those are just things that I've always called.
Right. So you're gonna always control it as you don't get to be what they call you. You're gonna be what I call you.
No. You can be whoever you want to be. I don't care.
Okay.
Here's what I expect, and this is how I grew up, as whether it felt like it was really restrictive, but the older I got, I realized it wasn't as restrictive as I thought it was. Mm-hmm. It was just, here's where I stand. Here are my standards. Mm-hmm. So when you're in my presence or when you're representing me, you have to meet the standards.
So you being JR.
That was Denise.
That's just family name. That's just family name only.
It was only my mama.
Right, but you wouldn't.
And church people.
But you wouldn't allow that to spill over into the streets.
I don't think I would have cared.
As a kid.
As a kid, I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared. All right.
But all right, so here's the thing.
Because me being a son.
Yeah.
And again, I don't have no kids, so I don't know how this works for those who are under. But as far as me growing up, me being T4, if a nigga from the street called me T4, I'll box that nigga.
Really?
Straight out. Cause nigga, like that's reserved for.
Well, see, when I was coming up,
it's a respect.
If somebody
if
somebody in the street called me JR,
you would know they knew you from a certain time.
You had to, right, and it happens to me today.
Yeah,
to this day, like I've got a few different names, and it's really strange when I'm in one area and I hear my name from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me. So anyway, but I've got all right. So Bam to me is Braco. To his friends at school.
Okay.
Here's what's funny is that he thinks I don't know the connotation of that.
But will you call him that?
Never.
So you will not allow that whatever they call him to break into how you see him.
Now, I won't. No. But what I did do, all my boys play basketball. I did post. I created these flyers for each one of them.
And you put that name on there?
I put Braco on it.
So he knows you know what it is.
No. He knows. So a Draco, he's taken his name and blended it with the Draco, so he gets Braco.
So, but he didn't know you knew what that meant. He didn't know you knew how that breaks it.
I still don't think he knows.
Okay, he's not slow. He knows. He knows you know.
You think he knows I know?
He better know you know.
You would think so.
I'm going to tell him when I see him next time. Like, God damn it. Like,
you know your daddy knows what
this is. Listen here, boy.
And then the playing the innocent role is hilarious to me. So I had my kids. I found out some things that my kids were doing, and so one of them told me the dumbest excuse, and I was personally offended, and I wanted to fight him like a man.
And that's gonna be because I think we have moved on to the second half, to the end of this. So that's gonna be my last question for you before we go into the sprinkle of the game.
Okay.
The shit that we did, or I'm not gonna even say we did, that you did.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because niggas know I'm innocent. Y'all know I am an innocent.
Nigga, please.
So the shit that you did, that your kids do, how do you navigate those situations when you know, okay, do your kids think you a square?
I think they did. I think they do think I'm a square.
They think you so
they think I was a square. I think they do. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because the things that we did that they're doing now.
Right. They think I don't know anything about
how you navigate those. So, okay. So if they think you, so just like we thought our parents were dummies.
Yeah.
And in our old age, we realized.
That's what's scaring me right now.
But in our old age, we realized our parents weren't dummies.
Nope.
Because us toting pistols, and then we realized like
all of them.
that shit ain't new to them niggas.
Right. They niggas know how to. Them niggas know how to look for the print.
Because when I came home, like I remember I came home like 2:00 in the morning one morning and had a bunch of Taco Bell. And I was like, my brother just come home with Taco Bell when it was high. And it was like those situations. So how do you navigate letting your kids know that you ain't new to what they're trying to do? Or do you allow them to think that you're green?
I don't care. I had a conversation with one of my sons who he said something stupid, and I was like, "Oh, you think I don't know anything, don't you?" And I had that realization.
Do they really think you? Hold on, we're gonna reverse it. They really think you green to this?
They had to.
They don't know no better.
For what he said, the excuse he gave me, he had to believe I had no idea.
Wow,
it was hilarious.
Wow,
and I was like, "Nigga, like, what are you talking about? Like, are you serious?" And then, so let me tell you how this worked. I don't get into what I did in the streets as far as how stuff went.
Right.
I'll say little slick shit like, "Go ask your Uncle D."
Right.
If I'm that dude.
Right.
Go ask your uncle.
But maybe that's because they think you like when you mad at them, it's like I'll beat you up. So ask the nigga,
and I will,
and I'll beat you up. But they don't think that you really lived a real life other than beating niggas up.
Right? I think they believe that I was violent, but I don't think they believe the amount of money I made and how I did
that you were thorough with your shit.
And I don't think
so. They just think you were just a bully.
Maybe. Now that you say it like that, maybe shit. They might think I was just.
We had a breakthrough, folks. We had a breakthrough. So they just thought you was a bully.
I never was,
but you weren't thorough.
Right.
They didn't think you were thorough with it.
I think what they think. And this is just me. I think they believe that I know about stuff, but I know for a fact they don't know the extent of the shit that I did or I experienced.
Right. And they feel like.
And I kind of like it that way.
And they feel like they can get one past the goalie.
Right.
When they want to.
And here's the thing: the conversation I had with my sons, I told them, I said, "Listen, man, you're my son, and I'm your father. I expect you to do dumb shit, but by the same token, you should expect me. You got to expect me to get on you about the dumb shit. I don't care. I like it is what it is. I'm not. It's not the end of the world that you did something stupid. You're a 17, 18-year-old boy. You're supposed to do something stupid.
You're gonna.
I had my son. So one of my sons, and I probably should not tell the story. I'm gonna tell it anyway though. One of my sons got caught in the bathroom with a young lady.
Whoa. I've been there.
Hold on. Him and his homeboy.
Whoa.
Took turns. Going in the bathroom with a young lady. So listen. Part of me just wanted to go. But I didn't. But here's the thing. This is what pissed me off. He told me, he said, I asked him straight. So what gives me joy is making you squirm. So now I'm going to ask
all the inappropriate questions.
All the questions, but I'm going to ask it in the most serious and look you in your eye when you do it. Like, look, listen, bro. I would look at that boy, I said, so what were you doing? And he said, we wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't doing nothing. I said, so so she was in the bathroom. Yeah, and there's no doubt about it. I saw I didn't see, but the principal was like, we saw the video, we saw them walk in the bathroom or whatever. Take turn. He said that she had no clothes on. The girl had no clothes on. And I said, so what did you do? He said, I didn't do anything. You said, you did nothing? I did nothing. So I'm actually, I said, I've been a lot of things in my life. But what I have never been is a pussy. Right. I've been a dude my entire life.
Ain't never been no pussy.
I've been a dude my entire life.
Ain't never been no pussy.
And you know what I learned? What I learned was, what you're trying to tell me is that you went into a bathroom
with a naked girl.
Butt naked chick.
A naked girl. And you ain't do shit?
And you ain't do nothing? Fuck out of here, nigga.
You ain't call her gay?
I started to, but I didn't. You know what I did do? I started to call Doc.
And that was gonna be my last question. Like, how do you approach those difficult conversations? And what I'm seeing is you handle that shit like we handled it.
Straight up.
We aren't really like, we old. I got a whole bunch of grays, but we them niggas. We them niggas. And we gonna bring it to them straight raw because they got to understand it. And what I appreciate is, as a father, you giving me, like, I've had my share of kids that I've reared from younger to whatever. Like, our host tonight,
right?
She entrusted her kid to me at some points in life. I'll give you one scenario.
Okay.
She was at school. I had to go pick the kid up from school. Took him to the mall with me. This kid shits himself. I don't change diapers. Not at all. Again, I ain't no daddy, but I'm a good, responsible adult. I stood outside the women's bathroom and paced back and forth. And there was some old black lady that walked up on me and said, baby, just give him here. I gave this kid to this old black lady. Did I know this old black lady? Not at all. His mother didn't know about this until recently, but she knows now.
Shit.
Oh, she knows now. She knows now. But I gave this baby over to this lady.
A stranger.
100% stranger.
Okay. To go change the diaper.
I could not do
Did
it.
you have diapers with you?
I did.
So you brought a baby bag with
whole
you
bag.
in case something went
I
down.
can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. So she changed the baby. She gave it back to me. He was safe. But before this moment, there was another moment where mother was unable to get her baby, and I took this baby from his mother, took him to the house. This baby proceeds to do his duty because this is what babies do.
Yeah.
Guess what I did? I ran by this much water in the bathtub. I put all this baby toys in the bathtub, and his baby played with his toys for about 3-4 hours.
Butt naked.
Bookie nookie.
Until mama showed back up.
Until mama came.
So she can
I'm like when you said I went to the baby shower and I blip 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 blip.
It wasn't a real baby. Like let me say something to you. My wife.
Hey, get what happened with me with real babies?
What?
You finna sit your ass in this wall until your mama get here. And this baby, this baby could have had Sam and Ella playing around in his own Duke for them hours, but hey, that baby sat there, and that baby had his toys in there, and that baby had that much. I wasn't gonna drown him, and I sat there and watched him.
So can I tell you a story?
Mm-hmm. Please do.
I dropped my son.
Oh, jeez, I ain't never dropped no babies.
I dropped him, and my wife didn't find out until, like we're talking about a few years ago. This is the 18-year-old. I dropped him when he was under a year old, and it scared me to death.
Hey, I was not there.
It scared me to death, and let me tell you something. It scared me to death because I heard it happen, and he was right behind me. Like he was on the couch in the corner, and I built a little fort. Nigga. No, nigga, every daddy has done this. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. Every daddy has built a little fort around the baby with the pillows on the couch and put the baby in the corner, and that baby like a baby, and that nigga just, you know what I'm saying? That bitch hit the floor like a motherfucker, and I was like, oh shit, and I'm gonna die because I still to this day I don't know why she left me with a baby.
Right,
but either way,
and that's the thing with me. It was like I knew why they left me with the baby, and that's my little nigga. To this day, that's my nigga.
That nigga tried to battle rap me. Is this the same one?
No.
Okay.
This is Big Brother.
All right.
Cool. No. The battle rapper. Like,
yeah.
We gonna bring that nigga back in.
We gonna fight.
Anyway, so they ain't gonna get you. But hey, we gonna get up out of here. But we gotta sprinkle some game right quick.
Game time.
We gotta sprinkle some game. So I met someone a couple days ago, and they told me about y'all niggas.
Which niggas?
Y'all niggas.
Wasn't talking about me.
Y'all niggas.
You got it.
So there's a couple things that they told me that y'all niggas do, and I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of them for a second. I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of them. But the first one that they told me is y'all old niggas, when y'all go on these dating sites, y'all gotta stop lying about y'all ages.
Oh God.
They say y'all 50 and 60-year-old niggas and 40-year-old niggas be claiming y'all 30-something. I thought she was lying until she showed me what was happening. Y'all niggas is full of shit. Oh my damn. But the sprinkle for this evening is everything ain't for everybody.
True. I'm with you.
What works for one ain't gonna work for all.
Right.
So what they told me is some of y'all be out here gnawing on pussies.
I don't know why I put myself on the screen with this nigga.
Because that's what she said.
She said gnawing on pussy?
She said gnawing. Good gnaw. So
the G's supposed to be silent.
Supposed to be silent, right? But some of y'all niggas put the G in gnaws.
Hell no. To the no.
But what I'm gonna tell y'all is, all y'all niggas that's gnawing on pussies, it ain't your fault. Cause some of them women actually do want their pussies chewed on until it's raw. But some of them I want you to just
wait. What's your point?
Everything ain't for everybody.
I agree.
That's the whole thing. What's gonna work for one will not work for all. Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
All right. As much as it pains me to say this, he's right. He's right.
Nigga has been right since I started this shit.
Listen, man. If you get... Look, I've been married for almost 20 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been with the same woman.
That nigga old.
I've been with the same woman for almost 22 years. I know what she likes.
You don't know them other chicks like that.
I don't. And so it would be a shame if, God forbid, me and my wife split. Hey, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Me and my wife split up, and I go get with another chick. I can't pull. But here's the problem. And this goes back to what she was saying.
Uh-huh.
All these old niggas fronting like they ain't already been through this before.
Right.
Now you trying to pull off everything because the one that you had for the last 20-something years, she was like, oh, every time you did the little thing. So now you gonna put that on
somebody. She was lying
lying to your ass, nigga. Listen, bro.
What I told y'all last time. Don't listen to her.
Yes, you did say that shit.
Don't look at her.
He said that.
Because your ass gonna be done. Because we simple. Guys are simple.
It ain't too much.
We've
got a whole lot of don't do that. But we ain't a whole lot of you gotta do this.
Right. So guys, what I'm gonna tell you on this is start out soft, and if she doesn't give you the reaction that you're looking for,
add more pressure.
Then
no, you don't go straight to that. Can't be the thing. It can't be just a little bit.
Hey, because sometimes they like you to bite on it, but some don't like you to bite on it. But you had better.
I don't know what to say.
I would say start without the bites before the bites, but every now and again, I'm just telling you, because if they don't like the bites, you'll know not to do it. Are you giving them that bullshit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You giving them that fuck shit over there? Hey, I'm just telling you, some don't like the bites. And that young lady told me, she was like, we don't like them gnawing on our coochies, but there are some that do need you to put your foot to the top and the bottom to the teeth on there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. Listen, that's your game. Fellas, just make sure that you're trying to find out. I think that's what he's trying to say.
For everybody.
This is what I think he's trying to say. What I think he's trying to
everything ain't for everybody.
No, listen to me. What I think he's trying to say
Chew on the coochie.
Make sure that you take your time to listen to your woman and the person that you're partnering with for the night, for the month, for however long it is, and make sure that you try to understand what she wants from you before you just jump out the window and do some extreme shit.
But I'm going to tell you this right here. You got to suck the box. And she said also, she was like, y'all niggas need to stop trying to use them honey packs.
The what?
It's a honey pack. She said, them niggas always trying to use the honey packs.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I bet you know what I think she's talking about. You know, never mind.
I don't know. But them niggas out there know. So nigga, don't use the honey packs. Whatever the fuck. Don't use the honey packs.
All right, so listen, man. It's been real, y'all.
hey, has our friend been back in the chat?
He got beat up long time ago.
No, let's talk to him for a minute. now.
What you want me to say?
No, we're going to find out what he's got to say, and we're going to talk to him.
He ain't got shit to say. He ain't said nothing in a long time.
They took him away? They booted him?
Bruh. Between Shin and Karen and all them, they handled that. Let this be a lesson to you.
We love you guys.
Don't come in here. Hey, shout out to all our supporters.
We got people, and I was about to send some more for you. Somebody texted me and was like, I don't see him no more. And I was hoping you were still there. What's the nigga name?
Hold on. I got to scroll way up to see. Carlitos El Eterno.
Carlito.
Hey, you know who the Hodge twins are?
Somebody knows who they are.
From I guess they're Trump supporters. I don't know.
Oh, he's a Trumper?
I think so, but
he wasn't coming here for the Trump shit.
Oh, that's these little. I know who these niggas is.
Who?
These the two black dudes, quote unquote.
The dudes?
Yeah, the Hodge twins, and they really go for Trump. And he tried to say that we were for Biden that way. We ain't saying Biden's name all night.
And the niggas has no idea I'm a Republican, huh?
He doesn't.
And that's why I told that nigga to go back to the beginning.
Go watch these videos.
Like, nigga, okay. Little buddy, whoever the fuck you are, because I did get a text message on my. It's not a. I watch it.
You ain't had to tell nobody that. You could have just rolled with it.
No, nigga, ain't no shame in this motherfucking game.
It should be.
But a motherfucker told me, don't hold back because of me by any means, sir. So I was letting you go because, but nigga, dog, you don't know who the fuck we are. Nigga, go research us. Go find out about us before you come with that fuck shit. Cause my nigga, we are not who you think we are, but I am who you think I am.
I'm everything you think I am.
Fuck with me.
I'm everything you think I am.
And the problem is with this episode, we got all those folks who were at that show last night.
Yeah.
They're watching us tonight.
Yeah.
Because they told us we couldn't talk about that guy.
Right. And we didn't.
But no. But that nigga showed up and decided to make us beat us. And
we went light. That wasn't nothing.
No. But I see everything he says in that chat still. I'll holler at you in a minute, nigga. We gonna holler at you in a little bit. Got some? Hey, you really want to talk this? Because the thing of it is, like, I think he think we stupid. So you better than I can tell you, nigga. We gonna see you in a little bit. Hey, Doc, I appreciate you showing up. Kids, I know you said you ain't seeing him in there no more. It don't matter. Go get that nigga from what he said from the beginning.
Shin.
Hey, go get a nigga from what he said in the beginning. Shin, love you, baby. Hey,
Karen. Oh, look, everybody did their thing. Hey, listen.
No, but we finna. No. But this nigga wants to be the center of attention and tell us that we did not. He wants us to. Are they gonna start getting canceled? Nigga, we'll start with you.
Uh-oh.
How about that? We don't know who you. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna just start out by calling you outside your name. And when you want to go and tell people who I am, and like you should cancel him because they said I don't know if you're black. I don't know if you're white.
Don't matter. You're a cracker either way.
Hey, you can start the Let's Get Canceled. You can start the Let's Get Canceled goddamn trilogy. Cause I got you, my nigga. Hey, cuz.
Hey, he just joined the other day. Anyway, sorry.
We haven't been canceled yet.
Not yet.
We're gonna get canceled after this nigga. So we gotta do this again.
I'm with it. Let's do it.
Hey, whoever the fuck you are, hey, little gay boy. Hey, little gay boy. Whoever you are, hey, come back and see us again because we haven't been canceled yet. So we gotta do it again. So help us out.
Please.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh,
calm down.
Hey, because I'm always the, hey, let's keep it quiet.
You are.
But you're gonna show me everything he said, right?
Absolutely.
Holla. Hey. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna send you my direct contacts. Let's talk.
Yo.
I'm that nigga.
Y'all be easy, man.
Hey.
We love everything about
Kids,
it. Yo.
I love you, baby. Hey, Doc, love you, boy. Shin, love you, Doc.
Make sure that you like, share, subscribe.
All that.
Hit that bell.
All that.
Make sure y'all with us.
All
we'll
that.
see y'all next time.
Love
all
y'all.
right? Peace.
And we got a show on 720 live.
720. If I had cancer, they tell me to pray and go see my oncologist.
Mm-hmm.
If I got high blood pressure, they tell me to pray and do what my doctor told me to do.
But if I'm depressed,
it's a demon, and I need prayer. Men died by suicide 3.9 times more than women. That's almost 4 times as much as women.
And these are 2021 stats?
These are 2021 stats.
So you realize that 2019, 2020, COVID-19 here, these guys had to stay at home with their wives for a whole year. We out here. If I'm mad that you won't let me do what I want to do in all levels, and then when I get there and I dominate, then my own people look at me and go, "You left us here." Right. Nigga, I didn't leave you, nigga. I thought this was the goal. Because the thing is, we knew that we was gonna fucking dominate. We was better than them before. As a man, you can't take care of yourself, you don't deserve no coochie.
I agree.
That's to me. If you can't support yourself, you know, the last thing you need to be worried about is getting laid.
Listen to what I'm saying to you though. Number one, the only reason I agree with that statement is because doing that could possibly produce a child that you can't take care of.